In this presentation on demand, we're focusing on the law of demand. In particular, we're looking at the change in quantity demanded or change in price level causing movement along the demand curve. And that again would be the change in quantity demanded. Law of demand in particular says that as price levels rise, the quantity demanded falls. This is a negative relationship. Conversely, if price levels fall, then quantity demanded rises. Now the demand curve in this case for oranges, it could be for any normal good. Normal good meaning any good or service rather, wherein if you have an increased income, you purchase more of those goods or services. And conversely, if you have a reduction in income, you would purchase less of those goods or services. At any rate, the demand curve for oranges in this case slopes downward to the right, indicating that the quantity demanded increases as the price of a good or service in question falls. And quantity demanded decreases then as price rises. This inverse relationship is nearly universal and is referred to as the law of demand. Now, in this case, we're looking at the demand curve where we have a rise in price. So the price rises. Price is indicated on the y-axis, or the price axis. And we're also looking at the quantity axis or the x-axis on the horizontal axis on the bottom. And again, what we're noting in this is that we are having an increase in prices. So the price goes up from $2 to $4. And as a result, the quantity of oranges in this case goes from 4 to 2. Movement along the demand curve, moving upward to the left, indicating a decrease in quantity demanded. The reverse of that, of course, is that if we have a price reduction, moving in this case from $4 down to $2, we would have an increase in the quantity of oranges that would be purchased, increase in the quantity demanded of oranges. Again, the y-axis or the price axis or the vertical axis, if you will, is on the left, and the horizontal axis, x-axis, or the quantity axis on the bottom. So in summary, if you have a rightward movement along the demand curve, which equals the quantity increase, it equates to with the quantity increase, and leftward movement along the demand curve equates with a quantity decrease. Again, this movement along the demand curve prompted by a change in price along here the y-axis, ceteris paribus, all else equals, results in a change in the quantity demanded. That's where we're at on the demand curve itself. For example, with rising prices, with the price increase, rising prices, we would have decreased quantity demanded, moving from right to left up the demand curve. Again, movement along a demand curve where only price changes. We're focusing strictly on price in this case, while everything else remains constant. Next, we'll be looking at we'll be going through a change in demand where the demand curve actually shifts. The entire demand curve is shifting.